Hello, you are welcome to this edition of our robust program, Retirement Clues. I am the promoter of this program, Mr. Chusudu Okonta. I want to sincerely welcome you uh, to this edition and which promises to actually serve the purpose for which this program is designed. Retirement Clues was actually designed to provide you with the necessary information that you need for you to plan a comfortable life in retirement. Today we'll be looking at a topic that says 5 things you should do before retirement. 5 things you should do before retirement. So are just the things we want to highlight today. Before we go into the discussions, let's just serve you with update within the retirement space. We got to know from the National Pension Commission that as at September 2023, as at the end of September 2023, that the pension fund assets stood at 17.35 trillion naira. That was as at the end of September 2023. And indeed, retirees have not been actually having it easy with the soaring inflation, and the retirees have been complaining, and that is why to this program we actually help you that is still working, because for those retirees now they can only complain, there is nothing they can do. But you that is still in active employment, you still have opportunity to do one or two things so that you will not be caught in the web that these retirees has found themselves today. Quickly, let's just go into our discussions. There are many things that we feel that you can actually do before you retire, but these 5 things that we are going to highlight, they are very key. They are very key. Everybody that is planning to have a comfortable lifestyle in retirement should do this thing. Let's not just say must, because it must comes from God, but let's say should, because we are only preferring solution. These 5 things is necessary for you that is working, even if you are working with somebody or you are doing your own personal business. You must retire. By the time you retire, these things you would have done them so that you will enjoy good time in retirement. That is just what we want to discuss today. The first thing we feel that you should do, before you retire is for you to accumulate enough fund or robust fund. Before you retire, you should have enough fund that should carry you through the time of retirement. And how do you accumulate those funds? The government has put a structure that you can use to build fund, which is the a contributory pension scheme. Contribute while you are working is a means of accumulating fund. They have for those people that are in the informal sector, they brought about the micro pension plan, is a means for you to accumulate fund. Those are the ones that government has put in place, but you too still have a role to play. You can accumulate enough fund by buying products like insurance products. You buy insurance products, both the non-life and life. The non-life product like insuring your house, because so that if you have any risk, insurance will take care of that. That will not dip money in the hand into your fund. But for the life side of it, you buy product like deferred annuity, endowment, term assurance, life insurance. All these products, you buy them so that you use them to accumulate funds, so that when you retire you can begin to draw all those money put together. You channel them into something productive during your retirement days. You should accumulate enough funds. You should not play with money when money is coming. Make sure you put those money into places where they will begin to will work for you. You can as well still invest in shares, in equities. You can buy gold. You have opportunity to invest in foreign currency. You can still stock your value in foreign currency if you have access to that. You have like a domiciliary account where you keep foreign currency. All these things are means of, accumulating enough fund that will carry you through retirement. Don't just depend on what is being contributed by your employer and think that will be enough for you. With the present economic situation, which we don't even know how whether it will continue, how the government will be able to actually put it under control. But you don't just have to wait on the government. Plan your own life. You should accumulate enough fund. That is just the first thing. There are many things that are just as we have highlighted: buying insurance, contributory pension scheme, micro pension plan, buying stock, buying forex, investing in foreign shares, any opportunity, mutual fund, any opportunity that comes your way and you have the money to invest in that opportunity, try as much as possible to invest. And that is just the first thing we need to do before you retire. Accumulate enough fund. But we are not encouraging you to go and begin to embezzle money because you want to accumulate enough fund. That is not what we are saying. Get your money genuinely and plan with it genuinely. That is just the first one. The second thing is that you should acquire knowledge and skill on a business of interest. Business that you have passion for. While you are working, you begin to train yourself in line with that business. Make sure that you acquire knowledge. Sometimes I tell people, if you want to go and do master's degree, don't just do masters because people are doing masters. No. A business that you want to do in future, go and master that business. That is what master is all about. Master is not just I want to have an MBA. No. You should acquire knowledge. Go for master's program on something that you want to actually do. Don't just people have master's degree today that is of no relevance to them. You are a master in physics and you are not even, you don't know anything, you are not using it. What value is that? Just like wasting money. Acquire knowledge on business of interest. Master that business. Go to school, meet practitioners, go to training seminars. Anytime you hear about something about that business, go there and acquire the knowledge. Having done that, you now go to the next level. The third thing we feel you should do is for you to start up a business. Some people will just say, I'm working. No, the law prohibits me from doing business. No, like even those that are civil servants, you have opportunity to invest in agricultural value chain. The constitution gives you right to do that. You can invest in farm, all those things. There are a lot of different type of farming practices that you can invest in. Then you that is doing, maybe you are in the private sector, look for a business too that you feel that you can conveniently, having acquired the skill, and that is why the skill is very, very important. You can invest into. That is just the thought. And don't just retire without having any business, because even for you to start a business after retirement is not an easy thing. Start a small business, a business that you will retire into. Having done that, the fourth thing that we feel that you should do while you are still working is for you to cultivate ethical lifestyle. Is very, very necessary. This is actually too broad, but we'll just touch them briefly. Ethical lifestyle. Ethical lifestyle entails that you should be good to people. Because when you retire and maybe you set up a business, the people you help, they are the people that are going to help you. When you are working now, maybe you are working, you'll talk to people anyhow, you insult people, you fight people, you extort money from people. Remember that a day is coming when you are going to retire, and that maybe you have a government license to talk to people, extort people, bully people. When you retire, you will not have power to do all those. And those people that you are bullied, you have debt to, you have extorted money from, may be your customers, and the wickedness that you have shown, they will pay you back at that particular time. That is why you have to cultivate ethical lifestyle. Be nice to people, invest in people around you, invest in yourself, adopt good lifestyle. Don't drink, don't smoke, don't womanize, don't just put your hand in anything that you know that will cause problems, especially for your health. you know those things, so that when you retire, you will not spend your money that you have in retirement to take care of problems. That's why we say the fourth thing is that you should cultivate healthy or ethical lifestyle. Then the fifth one that we are going to end with is that before you retire, try as much as possible to invest in real estate. The first thing that you should do, even in that real estate, is to own a residential property where you and your family should live, no matter how small, even if it is a bungalow. God blesses you with duplex, make sure you have your own residence. It's very necessary. And having done that, invest in landed properties. You can invest in other houses that you put out for rent. Invest in plaza stores and every other thing. Is very, very necessary for you to have such investment. But the major one is that have a house for yourself, because a retirement is not easy for you to pay rent. Landlords are always increasing their rent as things are going up. These are just the 5 things we feel you should do before retirement. We want to end it here. We just pray as you put them into practice with God on your side, you will definitely succeed. In case you want to get across to us, our numbers are open: 08054269557 and 07033253527, and our email address is ispenonline@gmail.com. Thank you for investing your time with us today. Please share this podcast. You may be helping somebody. I want to appreciate all those people that have been commending us anywhere I go to. People say, "Choose, I'm following you. You are doing well." We just thank God for the privilege that has given to us to make a little contribution. Please share this don't just listen to it alone. Share it with your friends, with your enemies, with your neighbors. You may as well be helping them. And I pray that God will continue to be with every one of us, and may God grant us all our expectations. Remain blessed until we come your way again in the future. Thank you very much.